This is a presentation of SimWorld Sports.
Welcome back, everybody. Apologies for the technical difficulties we had earlier here in New Orleans at the Southern Hospitality Shootout, interrupting our feed of the Atlanta Southeast matchup. Atlanta winning that one, 68-61 to advance. In this one, we have Charlotte taking on Gulf Coast, and for Charlotte, it's the same proposition. They are already 1-0 in this tournament, and a win today wraps up a semifinal spot for them. I am Elava, and I'm joined for this game by my producer and sometimes broadcast booth compatriot, Roniel. Good to have you here, Roniel. Let's get this thing underway. Charlotte in the home white, Gulf Coast wearing the red with black trim, and they control the tip. Get things going here in New Orleans.
Also, D. Woodley rocking his own signature shoe. Get a look at those gold things right there. Yes.
And D. Woodley's Gulf Coast rocks an advantage. Oh, Bam Wallace turns and takes a quick shot, and that is ruled a three. Bam. I thought he might have had a foot on the line, but man, Bam. Bam getting it done. And there is the man himself, D. Woodley. Oh, nice move by Woodley. Can't get the bucket to go. A second chance won't. But nice interior play.
And you know,
resets things. Go ahead, Ronio.
Sent out a tweet, I think, earlier today talking about, what he was going to do today. And on cue.
Did he? Yeah. Did he mention hitting step back threes with the shot clock running out?
I think that's just part of.
Is that in the script?
That's just part of his game.
Ooh, nice move there on the other end from Charlotte's Norvell DeJon Jones, 8th-ranked junior, averaging 13.5 points a game. Gets one to go there. Locks things up at 5.
This is going to be one heck of a matchup. Watching D. Woodley go at Braxton Schuyler and Norvell Jones. This Charlotte team is tough, man. We don't get to talk about them a whole lot, but they've ran off 7 straight victories.
Yeah. Lost their opening game of the year. Lost to New York, too, by the way, who we know is another talented squad, but haven't lost since then. They won the Big Easy Classic tournament here in New Orleans earlier this year. And then with Gulf Coast, another really good team. There's a tough bucket. Nathan Zaraway gets to go. But Gulf Coast, 4-3 on the season, not as an impressive record, but they did win the SimWorld Select Tournament. And, of course, with D. Woodley out there on the floor, as well as teammates Jason Hargrove, Gerard Baptiste, and Levi Rose, makes them a difficult opponent.
Yeah.
And Charlotte has jumped out to an early 7-point advantage, 12-5 over Gulf Coast. Charlotte doing their Atlanta impersonation from the first game. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take a quick break, too. Come right back for first quarter action when we return.
This Charlotte team is crazy. Oh, they're starting it off early, aren't they? All right, let's come on back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Charlotte, hot start to this one. Mentioned that Atlanta did the same in the first game that we had, where they broke out to a 23-11 advantage over Southeast. Now, Southeast did come back and make a game of that. Braxton Schuyler with the steal and tries a long heat check 3. That's right. Couldn't get that to go. If that had gone, we might have just declared the game over right there. D. Woodley can't answer the other end.
1 for 4 to start this. I wouldn't get too overzealous about those misses. We know he can get going anytime, and he can get to the bucket. Norvell Jones.
Couldn't get his to go. Rebound battled over, and it's going to stay with Charlotte. Good job of Bam Wallace sticking his hand in there, keeping that thing alive off of a Gulf Coast player ultimately, and 14 seconds on the shot clock to work with now for Charlotte.
Yeah, Willie's going to have his work cut out for him defensively. We'll see if that impacts what he's able to get done offensively, matched up against Norvell Jones.
Well, he was able to alter Norvell Jones' shot, DeJon Jones' shot there, and then...
Oh, with the finish.
Yep. Combination of basketball smarts, quickness, and then explosiveness at the hoop. Nice job showing off the skill set. D. Woodley right there. Cuts the lead back down to 5. Ooh, strong move by Zaraway. I'm sorry, Bam Wallace. That wasn't Nathan Zaraway. That was his forward partner, Bam Wallace, 6'6" senior out of Rock Hill, New Jersey. Trading buckets here. Gulf Coast gets one to go on the other end. Gerard Baptiste with the lay-in, and ooh!
How did that pass?
Deontay. Nice hands as well from Deontay Odom to hold on to it, put it up. Couldn't get the shot to go, but is fouled. Will go to the line. And Odom shooting at a 90% clip from the free throw line to start this season.
That's your big man. He keeps that up.
Yeah.
Good sign, yeah.
That's an excellent skill set to have in your big man. Soft hands and good free throw shooting ability. Odom, 6'8" junior out of Spartanburg, South Carolina.
This is Sparta. Spartanburg.
Odom averaging 8.1 and 7.9 rebounds per game. We go with a block. Second free throw is good. Lead back up to 7.
16 points, 4 minutes in. This Charlotte team is explosive. They are absolutely explosive. They have a backcourt that is very agile, very athletic, but then you have a host of other players that play their role, a lot like New York. Everyone does their job here, but I just feel like there's a lot more athleticism on this team.
Well,
speaking of athleticism there.
Well, the shot almost went down for D. Woodley. Nice rebound. Second chance attempt, though. Cuts the lead to 5, keeping Gulf Coast in this one. I like those shoes on D. Woodley. I mean, you just got to like D. Woodley in general. Averaging 25.7. You know, there's not a whole lot of deficits that Gulf Coast can get into that he pretty quickly can't shoot them back into a game. Bam Wallace has come out red hot, however.
They may find one if they don't get some stops. Charlotte's hitting everything right now. And not taking care of the ball.
Another turnover. This time Skyler is not going to try a long 3. 9-point lead, biggest in the game for Charlotte so far, and it is a timeout for Gulf Coast. 3:21 remaining here in the first quarter. But yeah, Charlotte has come out red hot. I mean, I know it's still early here in the tournament. We only have one semifinal team set, but I just kind of feel like Charlotte and Atlanta are the two hottest teams playing here in New Orleans right now. Unless they get matched up in a semifinal, I have a hard time imagining them not playing for a championship when this thing is over, the way those two squads are playing.
You might be right. Let's take a look here and see. Let me shuffle through my papers here and see if they would be slated to match up.
Because I want to see that game, too. Hopefully I'll get to call that. Hopefully it is a championship game. Well, either way, if it was a semifinal or a title game, I'd be calling it. So, nice turn and score there. Gulf Coast getting some inside buckets as well. You do normally think of them more as a perimeter team behind the skills of E. Woodley, Levi Rhodes, and Jason Hargrove.
Yeah, they wouldn't have a chance of matching up until the championship. So,
okay,
good call.
Would be a title game. That was nice there from Nathaniel Dobbins, the reverse two-handed jam from the 6'9" senior from Asheville, averaging just 1.5 points a game. But
athleticism on display. That's what I'm talking about. They've got a lot of it.
Scored with style there. Well, let's see what Gulf Coast can do right here with D. Woodley on the bench.
Pivotal moment in the game. Down 9. Your top scorer sitting on the sideline for what I presume maybe his only break of the night, or the day, excuse me. I know if it was my team, that
would be the case. Now, D. Woodley, the only double-digit scorer on Gulf Coast. Mentioned earlier, 25.7 points. Nice drive and score there.
He can do that. I do like Roy Mason's game. They have some slashers and attackers on this Gulf Coast, but D. Woodley's driving the ship here.
Corner 3 from August, up and in. The lead is now 10 for Charlotte, under 2 minutes to play here, opening quarter.
And when you watch this Charlotte team, Eric, it's like they can get all of their players. That the system is a great system for them. Good move. But they're able to get to particular spots on the court, and they find the open man. They're willing passers, and they get quality shots. You don't see a lot of forced buckets unless, it's just a heat check like we saw from Braxton a moment ago.
Well, as Braden Enos just entered the game, takes a shot there. Can't get that to go, but Dobbins, he of the reverse dunk, gives Enos a second chance. Can't get that one to go. Oh, almost came up with it again, Dobbins, but comes the other way, Gulf Coast. Well, Ron, we just saw it there with the graphic on the screen. I mean, Gulf Coast hitting a nice 70 or 50% from the field, but Charlotte shooting above 70%. Red hot first quarter from them. They're on a 100-point game pace, something we still have not seen in SimWorld High School hoops yet. Augusta try a three. Ooh.
Yeah,
I thought. Well, did I miss a 100-point game? Oh, that makes me sad. Who had 100 points?
I believe it was Gulf Coast or West Coast.
Okay.
Oh, buddy. Big buddy
Shackelford.
Let me go back to my
6'7", product of Mobile, Alabama. Dunks it through there, and Gulf Coast is just down by 4. 30 seconds to go in this one. Ooh, Herbert Harrigan thought about a long three. Thought better of it. Instead tries a little mid-range game, but that won't go. Mason's rebound. They quickly up the other end, but nice defense. A swat. Dobbins comes up with it. Shot clock off now. Charlotte up by 4. Hoping to extend this lead back out. It was 10 just a minute ago. Gulf Coast on a 6-0 run.
Yeah.
And Devin Gray gets it down to Dobbins down low, gets it back, and Gray's three at the buzzer is up and good. 7-point advantage for Charlotte. 28-21, end of the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. Bring you back to New Orleans with more Southern Hospitality Shootout. Second half about to start. Big offensive output from both teams in the opening 8 minutes, but it's Charlotte on a 7-game winning streak with a 7-point advantage in this one, and they get the ball to start the second quarter. Devin Gray, who hit that three at the buzzer. Should also mention Devin Gray, excellent student, 4.0 grade point average. Oh, and a nice look, finds Dobbins inside, turns and scores.
He's smart enough to find the open man down there.
Yes, sir, he is. The senior, Devin Gray.
Nice shoes, too.
Yep. Well, they, much like a lot of the Charlotte team, wearing Carolina blue.
Wonder if they decided that on their own, or if...
I think you have to, right? I don't think that just happens by accident. I mean, look at the shoe variety on Gulf Coast. Just the players out there on the floor right now. Ooh! Another buzzer-beating three. Foot up, and it this time goes in.
So where is the offense going to come from for Gulf Coast?
Yeah.
Right now? How many last-second threes are you going to get up?
I mean, not that there aren't a lot of talented kids on this Gulf Coast team. August can shoot it. Gray, as we've seen before, can, and it looks like he's going to have to here, and he makes another. Devin Gray came into this game just shooting 13% from three.
Dribble.
2 for 2.
Dribble. 3, 2, 1, shoot. That may be a strategy.
Well, it's worked pretty well the last couple possessions for Charlotte. Coach Darius Simmons, himself a former collegiate player, has been running well with Charlotte so far. We're going to take a quick break. Timeout on the floor. 9-point advantage, Charlotte, when we come back. Nine-point Charlotte lead here in New Orleans. Charlotte looking to win their second tournament title on this court. And if they win this game today, they will advance to the semifinals. Well, there's still a lot to be decided, not only in this game, but in the Southern Hospitality overall. Oh!
That's his second turnover matched up against Norville Jones. Oh, beautiful move.
Nice move down there, too. And that's Braxton Schuyler. 22nd ranked junior Schuyler, being recruited by Virginia Tech. West Virginia had a 40-point game last year as a sophomore. Nice pass from Woodley.
Yeah, he may have to be more of a facilitator in this game. Dijon Jones is just giving him fits, quick hands, so we'll see.
Norvell Dijon Jones, good defender. Oh, nice pass there too, and that ends up in Dijon Jones' hands. Lays it up and in. Second leading scorer, the point guard for Charlotte, averaging 13.5 a game. Bam Wallace, a top scorer on the team with 13.9. And there's Woodley working on Dijon Jones, and that time he wins that battle.
Yeah.
And here comes Braxton Schuyler.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, nice dish.
Oh, you got to finish
Nathan
that.
Zeraway. The captain couldn't finish that off. 21st ranked senior overall, Zeraway, averaging 8.9 points and 8 rebounds, but couldn't get that done. Getting things done, however, is kind of D. Woodley's middle name.
Yeah, and just the way he gets to the rim, he's just so quick and so crafty. It looks effortless. And then again, that all sets up his mid-range three-point game whenever he's ready.
Ooh. Stepped out of bounds there, Dijon Jones. Sloppy play, goes back over to Gulf Coast. And yeah, D. Woodley, I mean, I think you really have to be impressed with from him is for somebody who runs the point on this team, but is also a volume shooter, averaging more than 25 points a game. He comes into this game shooting 59% from the field. So, well, there's another one. Then again, when they give you lanes like that, it's easy to keep that shooting percentage high.
Right, and he splits the double team with ease. There's been a few times this season I've seen teams throw the double team at him, and he just splits it, and there's no defense there after that. So, good shot.
Double clutched. Couldn't get it to go. Gerard Baptiste picks the ball up. Oh, Woodley going to try a mid-range jumper, and that won't go. Quickly up the other way comes Wallace. I thought he had a shooting intent in his eye right there. I just felt that ball was going up, and it was. Now, of course, Coach Blaine Hamilton and Gulf.
Look out.
Oh. D. Woodley.
It's a three-point game, Lava.
It's a one-possession game. Woodley's hit that three, but scored 5 buckets in the paint. Game high 13 for him. Schuyler from deep, but that won't go. Chance here to cut the lead to 1 or even tie it. A little bit more than halfway through the second quarter now.
Oh.
Nice dish from Woodley.
Nice.
He finds Jonte McDaniel, senior center from Texas. Gets it down low.
Nice.
Oh, Bam Wallace going to try a three, but that's off. Foul called on Odom.
Oh, okay. So that stays.
Is that away from the ball? Yeah, okay. I was like that. Oh, I'm sorry, on Odom.
yeah, I think Gulf Coast ball. They have a chance to take the lead here.
I assumed that foul was going the other way, but no. Woodley out there.
So if I'm not mistaken, D. Woodley has either scored or been the assist man. He's accounted for that's going to be now the last 13 Gulf Coast points.
Well, and it has led a Gulf Coast charge, which has now put them ahead, trailing by as much as 12, I believe, earlier in this game, at least 11. Gulf Coast has rallied, taken the advantage here, up 38-37 with a little bit more than 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. And that goes to show you just the skill and ability of D. Woodley. Woodley, of course, known also off the court. He has started his own fashion line and has actually done for real proper runway modeling. Definitely born blessed, D. Woodley. Has some abilities and able to go up and sky for that rebound.
And a dime.
Another nice Woodley dish.
McDaniel with the finish.
I think that's the third time that Woodley has picked out McDaniel underneath the bucket.
Hey, he's running the court. That's what you do. When you have a big man that runs the floor, you feed him. You reward the big man. If you get with the hammer, then you will be rewarded. Hey, you give that man the ball.
Meanwhile, Charlotte's starting to look pretty stagnant on offense, and DeJon Jones tries a long three. They will get a second chance here. Up, but won't go in.
It's certain.
Odom able to rebound it, but loses it. Gerard Baptiste steals it away.
You nailed that, Lava. It really does look like the tale of two quarters as of right now.
Yeah.
They look like a totally different team. Oh, my God,
and,
what a pass.
Oh.
And look who's there for the rebound.
Jonte McDaniel. He and D. Woodley, Mr. Inside and Mr. Outside.
Somebody got to check his cup, man. I feel like he may have some Powerade, some Rick's Powerade in there.
Well, 5-point lead now for Gulf Coast, and it's really been the D. Woodley and Jonte McDaniel show. 2 minutes exactly to go in this period. Come back, finish it up, see if Charlotte can rally back in the Southern Hospitality Showdown. And we are back here, 5-point Gulf Coast lead. They have completely switched the momentum and tenor of this game. Down by double digits early on, but up by 5 now. They've really clamped down on defense, although at the same time, Charlotte and their own worst enemy here a little bit.
Yeah. Just shots like that.
And that bucket won't go.
They can pick up the defensive intensity that they had in that first quarter. They'll be just fine. Oh, what a what a move! I like it.
Elite level there. Elite level.
Oh, that's a show and go.
Oh, that's a nice pass. Oh, but Herbert Harrigan can't finish it. And tough shot there, won't go.
That was, you
Gulf
get the
Coast on
feeling,
the other end.
get the feeling if he would have made that shot there, this game could be, the momentum is shifting, shall I say.
Yes.
Devin Gray finds Augusto. 3.
Oof. Well, even when they're able to get some decent looks, still not happening for Gulf Coast. They've just gone cold. Oh, I'm not sure if that was a pass or a deflection, but either way, it ends up in the hands of Gulf Coast. Lead is 9. No foul called for hanging on the rim.
9-point game. I can't believe what I'm watching. This turnaround here is impressive.
Charlotte definitely needing a bucket. Braden Ennis tries an outside shot, but he just can't get it going here. Under 30 now, and it's another oop. Buddy Shackelford. Inside and outside for Buddy tonight. Hit his first 3 of the year. And there completes the alley-oop dunk. It is a complete reversal now. The polarities have been flipped. It was an 11-point Charlotte lead. Now it is an 11-point Gulf Coast. Evan Gray holding the ball here. He did hit a buzzer beater. And the first is going to give Enos a chance at it. Yeah. Will not go.
That's only 9 points. 9 points in the second quarter, E.
Wow.
Get us a timeout. Get us out of here, man.
Wow,
I need to
wow.
recover.
I know. Well, Charlotte and Coach Simmons, they need a chance to recover. We do too. We're going to take a little break, but bring you back with second half action when we return to New Orleans.
Bum, 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 bum. It's crazy. Man, from 71 down to 42%.
Well, we've already seen 2 big momentum swings here in the second game of our live doubleheader today in New Orleans in the Southern Hospitality Shootout. Charlotte came out red hot, built an 11-point lead, but in that second quarter, Gulf Coast turned things around, and they now lead by 11, although Charlotte finally able to end their scoring drought there. Bucket from the captain, Nathan Zaraway. That's the lead back down to 9.
Oh,
that was a nice
Levi Rhodes.
Well, it's easy to forget about Levi when D. Woodley's doing his thing. Couldn't get that shot to go, but Levi Rhodes is the 13th ranked junior in the country.
Oh,
averaging almost 10 points. Oh! Deontay Odom. Strong move there. He's had a few of those already. And here comes D. Woodley again, defended by DeJon Jones.
So let me ask you this. D. Woodley sent out the tweet. There's been a bunch of talk. We've seen some huge games, absolutely huge games from Cooper Kingy Cross over the past month, although they lost
we have.
a day ago. I think D. Woodley is kind of feeling the pressure here. He wants to have a great performance. He hears other names being called.
He definitely could. I mean, particularly Shea King and Cooper Kingy Cross, about the 3 people in front of him in the senior class. Jamison Johnson, Shea King, and Cooper Kingy Cross. You know, these guys have been in the headlines of late, so it might be time for a televised D. Woodley breakout in his mind. I could certainly see that. And look, he's come out, he's played real well. He's doing the D. Woodley things, and here he is. Yep. If he gets just an inch on his defender, he's gone. You will not catch him. You will not prevent him from scoring.
Sometimes we say the help defense isn't there, but maybe he's just moving a little fast and they're not able to get there.
Than everybody else. That's right. Nice rebound. Put back up and in. Nathan Zaraway. 21st ranked senior, getting some looks from Duke and North Carolina. Zaraway is. That's one of my favorite stat lines. He had a 15-point, 15 rebound, 15 block game as a junior. We're going to take a quick break here. Gulf Coast ahead by 5. Gulf Coast up by 5. Charlotte's cut this lead almost, more than in half from the 11-point margin it was to begin this one. And then, why is that? Well, that's Jason Hargrove, 50th ranked senior, 6'3" wing out of Macon, Georgia. Was only hitting 29% from three coming into this game, but got a wide open look. Confidently buried it there. Bam Wallace, who started out this game red hot, has it now. Looks determined to drive. Can't get his bucket to go, though. And there's Woodley again. He's going to take the pull-up this time and bury it. Believe that's 19. D. Woodley. But you know, Kingy Cross. Oh, steal from Rhodes. And he's got Woodley down there with him, too. But, oh, Rhodes takes it himself. Woodley getting the crowd up on its feet there. This lead was 5 a minute ago, and now it is up to a game-high 12. Oh, no. Ooh. Corner three from Bam Wallace. Hey, he can hit from out there. Just 20% on the season, but has long-distance shooting in his bag of tricks. Gets the lead back down to single digits. Oh, nice behind-the-back dribble from Rhodes. Oh, and a nice pass to Baptiste. Probably a good foul there by Zaraway, forcing to the line. Keeps the bucket from going down. Make him earn it. McDaniel, however, or Gerard Baptiste, is just shooting 50% from the line. Ooh, that's the first one to go. Well, Baptiste shooting, well, he's improved that free throw percentage now, but for a 6'7" kid, usually plays down low on the blocks, does have outside shooting range, 44% on three-point attempts for Gulf Coast this year. Oh, nice dish, but Zaraway gives it back up to Mitchell Herbert Harrigan, and his shot is blocked. Woodley. Oh, this time it's Roy Mason who benefits from the generosity of D. Woodley. Dishing out. Well, there's the two main men you saw there on your screen, giving each other a high five. D. Woodley and Jonte McDaniel have definitely been the stars for Gulf Coast in this one. Proving the saying is true, it does just take two to make a thing go right. We're up by 14 points now, Gulf Coast. All right, Roniel, I got one for you. You know I like to do my Elava trivia, and you were just doing the woo yeah. Do you know what song that is taken from? You know, that is a sample. That's a sample. Yes, that's right. The woo yeahs are sampled. The woo yeahs are from a Lynn Collins song back in the early 70s, I'm pretty sure, called Think About It, where you get that little woo yeah from. Ah, that's a good question. Maybe during one of our breaks, let's see if we can get them to play that over the PA. Play a little old Lynn Collins track for us. Go old school here. Oh, nice defense. I think that was Jonte McDaniel that deflected that one, and guess whose hands it ends up in? But nice defense the other end, too. Braden Enos with a nice pass, and this time Herbert Harrigan makes no mistake. The 6'1" senior from Chapel Hill elevates for a dunk. Cuts the lead back down to 13. Oh. There's Reggie Charles, the captain. Haven't called his name yet.
I think my mic has been off this whole time, Live. I'm back on business. I think my mic has been on since the last break. We're back, though. I apologize, fans, if you couldn't hear me.
No. We had our discussion of Rob Bass. I think we're good.
I think some folks missed it. It's okay. Maybe you guys didn't need to hear that.
Okay. Well, apologies if that was the case. Hey, you know what? We got a timeout on the floor. Let's take a timeout here, too. Make sure we got everything straightened out. We'll come back. 2:21 to go in the third quarter when we return. And we are back. Game action back on 2. Charlotte had cut this lead down to 5 about halfway through the third quarter, but run here from Gulf Coast has extended it back up to 15 now. And that shot won't go. D. Woodley and friends a chance to build on it even more. All right, Braden Enos has switched on to Woodley. Oh, no, there he switched off, but... Oh! McDaniel couldn't finish that one. No, he did. I'm sorry. I didn't think that bucket went through.
Yeah,
oh,
it
my
went through
Lord.
so fast, you didn't know.
Yeah, I thought it went through his hands. Well, I'm glad the officials had a better view of it than I did.
Good rebound, good hustle. It's a 17-point game. While we're enjoying ourselves, Charlotte is getting massacred right now.
Yeah, Coach Darius Simmons of Charlotte not enjoying this at all. Although he likes getting that, can't even catch a break on the 3. Had a foot on the line, Demetrius August. Able to get the bucket to go, however, at least cut it back to 15. Ooh! Herbert Harrigan tried to get in front of that and steal it, but instead, Reggie Charles gathers, and the senior captain, it's an easy 2. Herbert Harrigan, nice job there, holding the ball. Kind of holding himself in the air, get free, look at the bucket. Under a minute to play now, third quarter.
What can Charlotte do to get back in this game?
Force D. Woodley to the bench would help.
Look at that.
Because unfortunately, he can just do that all too easily. You know, he's got Demetrius August there trying to defend him, and August is a good defender. Has a height advantage even. It's just no use, though.
Speed kills.
Corner 3 won't go. Oldham rebounds it. Derek Oldham brings it up, gets it back into Charles's hands. Tied up there, though. Nice play. Braden Enos has struggled on the offensive end tonight, but nice play there. 6'3" senior from Columbia, South Carolina to force the jump ball. And it's going to be jumped up. Reggie Charles. Oh! Able to tip that back to a teammate. Now Woodley has it. Time running out on the shot clock, though. Finds Oldham open for a 3. Won't go. Second chance, however. Reggie Charles. Nice play. Well, it is working in all phases and levels for Golden State, or Golden State, though they're playing like Golden State. Gulf Coast. maybe my Freudian slip reveals something there. But the reality is, it's a 19-point advantage. Gulf Coast, 1 period of basketball left. Come back, 8 minutes to decide this one. Fourth quarter just starting here. Gulf Coast in command, 19-point advantage, looking to win their first Southern Hospitality shootout matchup. Now Charlotte with a loss here today, assuming they can't come back in this one. Still alive, they'll go to 1-1, so they're going to need some favors to advance, but still definitely alive, even with a 500 record. Atlanta at 2-0 is moving on, as we learned earlier today. And we've been talking a lot this game about D. Woodley, and it's hard not to. 25 points already. They keep him out there. He should be well over 30 by the time this thing ends. But also want to give a lot of credit to his partner in crime, Jonte McDaniel. 6'8" big man out of Houston, Texas. An athlete and a rim protector. Raniel, the thing about Jonte is he's also a football player. He's a defensive lineman.
Well, makes sense.
I believe, I'd have to look this up to get it correct, but I believe had double-digit sacks last year for his high school team. Taking that 6'8", 205-pound frame.
Hopping over the line, his vertical is insane.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see how many deflections. Oh! Well, DeJon Jones, just 5'11", but able to block that shot by 5'8" Levi Rhodes, and turns into 2 at the other end. Lead back down to 19.
Charlotte can score in a hurry, though. I would say this game is not over. They score buckets in a hurry.
I'd agree with you, Raniel, but their leading scorer so far, Braxton Schuyler with 11. The problem is there's different guys on this team. There's not... I feel like if Gulf Coast was down as a coach, I'd just be like, well, get it in D's hands. He's either going to find an open shooter or he's going to put it in himself.
Right.
But with Charlotte, I'm not sure. Do you go, who do you look for on this court right now to bring you back in this game? Is it Bam? Is it Nathan Zaraway down low there? Is it Norvell DeJon Jones? Schuyler? Almost too many mouths to feed on Charlotte.
Good point.
Baptiste is going to try 3. I mentioned earlier he can hit from out there, and he does again. Gerard Baptiste.
All right,
from New Orleans, showing off in front of the hometown fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just don't know if I'm seeing the intensity from Charlotte tonight. Just came out here a little bit flat. And look, as we talked about, this was a team that had won 7 straight, and
can't win forever.
Can't win forever, but also, not that I was ever on the athletic level that these young men are, but I remember from my playing days that actually once you're on a little bit of a winning streak, you're not that familiar with what losing or getting behind feels like so much anymore, and it can be kind of challenging when you've been smacking people around and you suddenly find yourself down 20 points in a game. Although now this lead for Gulf Coast has ballooned to 25. Eric Oldham hitting a 3. And Gulf Coast scoring inside, scoring outside. In fact, Buddy Shackelford, one of their big men, 6'7", out of Mobile, hit a 3 earlier tonight, which just leaves 2 players on the Gulf Coast roster yet to hit a 3-pointer this season. Only Jonte McDaniel and Reggie Charles have failed to can a 3 yet. Oh, there's a 3 on the other end. Braxton Schuyler able to put it in.
You got a little too excited about that, Eve.
It was a pretty shot. And I like Braxton Schuyler, and I like his game. The 22nd ranked junior. Well, chance to cut the lead at least down a little more, get it sounding more respectable here for Charlotte. 5 minutes left in this one.
Empty stat time.
Empty stat time. Well, see what Bam Wallace can do. Oh, nice attempt to feed a teammate down low, but instead it ends up in Oldham's hands, and he takes it right to the bucket where he is fouled by Schuyler. Well, there you see a frustrated-looking Coach Simmons. Dara Simmons, mentioned a former collegiate player himself, obviously had been undefeated since taking over Charlotte earlier this year, was not in charge for the first game of the season where they did lose to New York. But looking like he's going to take his first loss today for sure.
Yeah, of the season, isn't it?
And there on the bench, it didn't even look like Nathaniel Dobbins and friends could get the high five right. So it's been that kind of night for Charlotte. Left him hanging like Brady, basically.
Oh, good go.
Oldham's second free throw goes through.
Well, look, Charlotte will come away from this game with the exception of D. Woodley saying they had the cleanest shoes on the court.
That's right. Well, maybe after this game they should all go out and buy themselves some Woodleys. Those are nice-looking shoes, I'll say that much.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, D back out there, and he takes this jumper. Ooh, rare shot that won't go in for D. Woodley tonight. Quickly up the other way. No foul called. Skyler able to lay it in. He's the high point man for Charlotte with 16. Woodley back out there. McDaniel back out there, and he's calling for it. Woodley keeps it himself. Going to try another three. Can't get that one to go, but Baptiste grabs it, stuffs it.
Wow.
That kind of night. That kind of night. Well, hey, you know what? We're under 4 minutes to go now, and this is a blowout. This is over, but let's keep in mind, for Charlotte, this game still matters. These minutes still matter. They need, even in defeat, to score as many points here as they possibly can to give them the best chance of advancing to the semifinals of this tournament, even with the 1-1 record.
Yeah.
So they need to keep on moving here, not put their heads down, and play their best basketball. Skyler has it now.
Waiting on the pick.
Never really got it, but found an open man for three. DeJon Jones puts it in.
And that may have been the best look that they've gotten in the entire second half.
Yeah. Brave to say that's the case. It's funny, too. Normally you think of Gulf Coast as a, potential offensive juggernaut, but they have played really good defense out here tonight. Shutting down what had been a red-hot Charlotte offense. Oh, nice defense once again by Gulf Coast. Jump ball called on that too. Yeah, Jonte McDaniel fired up. No quitting him either, even though this game is all but over. 2:37 remaining.
Baptiste can't win the tip there. Oh, is
and
it
turns
comeback
into
trail
two for Charlotte?
Comeback trail? Okay.
Well, the lead is down to 16. It's probably too little too late, but let's give some credit to Charlotte for chopping down what had been a lead of as much as 25 to just 16, and they're doing what they need to do. They don't want to go back home. They want to play in the semifinals here, just like Atlanta's going to be. Gulf Coast hopes to as well if they can get one more win. A few more buckets here in the last 2 minutes, 21 seconds would do a lot to help the Charlotte cause. But while we have a timeout, let's do two things really quick. First of all, let's thank our sponsor, Powerade. Powerade, we appreciate you being with us and powering up our SimWorld High School athletes, coaches, and even us broadcasters. Thank you, Powerade. And also wanted to mention that there will be more live SimWorld games coming on Tuesday. Skyler with the steal. Let's see if he can finish this, and he does. Lead down to 14. But more games coming up on Tuesday. More Southern hospitality. We got 2 live streamed games and 2 live broadcasts like we've had today. Hope you'll be tuning in for that. 2 minutes now. D. Woodley driving. And there you can see the difference in tonight's games. Gulf Coast just much more efficient on the offensive end. Big win for them to kick things off here.
Huge. They needed this win. They had lost a few.
Definitely had. Ooh, quick turnover. It will stay Charlotte ball.
This game
hey,
look a lot closer.
Again, I don't think Charlotte can fully get back in this. I think that, the L is pretty well glued onto them at this point, but impressed by what they're doing here, and they can definitely get this under 10, although nice steal. Levi Rhodes takes it away.
Unheralded Levi Rhodes.
Yep, well, it's hard to get too many heralds when Woodley's on your team. Inside there. Reggie Charles gets the bucket. Oh, nice dish. 0 away, 2 more. Like I said, keep in mind, those buckets could be critical. Charlotte still has a real chance to advance in this tournament. Oh, D. Woodley. Oh, well, nice recovery from DeJon Jones.
Hey,
it was going to be a...
DeJon Jones has played about as good a defense as you will see played on D. Woodley. He's got a couple of blocks, a couple of steals, and he's still D. Woodley still ends the game with 25 points. What is it, 6-7 assists, and that's with the hell of a defense being put on it.
And your MVP. That's right. Hargrove's 3 won't go. Chance to cut the lead down to 10, although we're coming up on 30 seconds. Right to the rack, but stripped. Stays Charlotte's ball. Some subs coming in to play these final 31.8 seconds. Schuyler to the bench. He will be your high point man for Charlotte, but all in vain. Corner 3 from Gray. Hey, Kevin Gray has shot the ball well. 9-point game, 29 seconds. I mean...
they're going to fool some people. This box score is going to fool quite a few people.
And I don't know. I've seen teams foul in this situation. Looks like they're not going to here.
No, they know we're ready to get out of here and hit Bergen.
Easy 2 more for Reggie Charles. Probably your final shot coming up here. Gus takes the 3. He can hit from out there. Can't get that one to go. I'm not sure why Enos just isn't scoring this bucket, but I think he's going to dribble it out. Call it a ball game. 92-81. Gulf Coast. Impressive performance by the 2 stars on Gulf Coast, D. Woodley and Jonte McDaniel. They're 1-0. Charlotte falls to 1-1, but with the high scoring output, they're still very much allowed to advance to the semifinal. Well, wanted to thank you all for tuning in today on behalf of Rick Blaze, Ron Yell, and myself, Elaba. It's been great having you. Remember to come back on Tuesday to watch more live coverage of the Southern Hospitality Shootout.